Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we got those keys from the Contessa, and we destroyed that killer robot that looked like a water tower that wasn't really a water tower. We have one more thing left to do, and then episode 4, it's coming to a close. And I need to remember to play as Bentley, because we need to play as him first. I did buy that, didn't I? Hope I did. Okay, we have officially cashed out. We've gotten everything that we need to get from enemies, and we got all the moves.
Okay, Sly, I'm heading out for the tank.
So we need to make our way to the tank. And thankfully we can find that with L3, as opposed to the lightning rods from earlier. Do I have anything? Yes, I do. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Well, that's one way to do it. Apparently I didn't have that bomb equipped. I wanted to use that one bomb on the werewolves, but I didn't have it equipped.
I can't see you down there, so try to keep up and stay out of sight.
So we need to get to the tank, crawl under it, and then we want to be under it the whole time as it's traveling towards this gate. This is the only way to open the gate, by the way.
The prison gate. Let's see if they fall for it.
You definitely don't want to be too far ahead or too far behind. Otherwise you're going to get caught. You'll have to do this all over again. And we're going to be stopping in front of that door soon enough. Just a little further.
Underneath the tank before I let loose with the turret. Okay, you're all clear. Head inside and I'll be right behind you.
Alright, let's go ahead and enter the door here. And we should be where we need to be.
I'm having some trouble sabotaging the tank. Go on ahead, I'll catch up.
And now we need to start striking these spiders, and then opening this door.
Okay, Bentley, what's next?
Well, that should be the guard's control center. But to be honest, I'm not sure how you're going to get up there.
Don't worry about it. Thinking of my feet is what I do best.
Most of the security went down when we cut the power on the bridge, but a few lights seem to have a backup generator. Be careful.
And from here, we need to stay away from these lights, and we need to go over here first. There will be some enemies that we'll have to work with, or rather fight against, along the way. I also want to make sure that I destroy as much stuff as I can, so that way I'll have a few more coins for when I want to buy things in episode 5. And of course, it is possible, definitely possible, to knock enemies off the ledges here. Like so. Do it whenever you can. It'll make getting through these areas easier. And there he goes. Now, Might as well go in here for some more coins. And some health whenever we need it. And we're definitely going to be needing it as we go through this. And we can also go into this cell, too, just for some extra coins. Because why not? And of course I'm able to zip by him and just knock him off the ledge like that, which is awesome. Now, once we go in here, this will be the last of the cells for this particular level. I can go over here if I can do it without tripping the spikes. And I can go over there. Need to go up here after swinging on that hook. And yeah, he's gonna have a bad time. Does he have anything? Doesn't look like he does. I'm just gonna go ahead and just knock him out from behind there. That way I don't have to deal with him. Now, to go through all these cells and just wreck everything. As we've been doing. Best part is we can destroy that door. And keep the vandalism going here. And there's no place else to go but onto this light. And you do want to be careful here because there are spiders. Yes, they show back up. Don't know why they're just appearing out of nowhere, but they do. And you want to get onto this area right here. You want to get on that. You just want to get onto that pole and just climb down to here. Thankfully, this guy had something I wanted, so I was able to take it from him. Don't know if we can sell it in the Thief Net in the last episode, but I'll definitely see if we can do it when we start episode 5.
Okay, I'm running your algorithmic code decryptor. You see anything happening down there?
Success! We've got access to solitary confinement.
Hot stuff. I'm heading down.
Now we just need to make our way down, which is actually the easiest thing in the world. All we need to do now is just avoid the lights again. Somehow not trip the spikes, which I am apparently terrible at doing. And then we can go over here.
Oh, that looks bad. I've never seen Murray like this.
He's all twitchy and bug-eyed.
You said Murray was being forced to eat spice, right?
Yeah, he said he was feeling weird.
Well, he's weirded out all right. I doubt he even knows we're here. Clearly, we're going to have to lure him out of that cell the hard way.
The hard way?
Those hypno-boxes are designed to heighten the effects of spice, and he's already in an agitated state. So if we turn them all on at the same time, Murray's sure to become wildly hostile and probably break down the door.
How do we turn on the hypno-boxes?
The power switches are all defended by laser barriers. When you get close, I'll hack the laser system from my terminal down here. That should give you access.
Let's do it. Anything to help out old Murray. He's looking really bad.
So there are 3 of those consoles protected by the lasers. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this, but I might as well go ahead and do it anyway, because I would like the health for what I am going to do. And, of course, having the coins also wouldn't hurt either. can destroy all these tables and all these chairs and everything for the occasional health pickup, as well as a ton of coins. So I might as well just go ahead and do that right now. Now, we need to go through all these other things, and we should be able to find a way around here. This is where we need to go. And we need to go up that pole. From here, we have access to these three things. And, no, that just take me back to the pole. Okay. Where to first, and how? Right. Well, maybe not that way. This way, on the other hand. There we go.
Okay, I'm hacking the laser barrier.
And from here, we got the first of 3 hacking sections with Bentley. Thankfully, this part is pretty simple. You just have the red ships going after you for the moment. We will have some slightly more complex enemies with shields and laser cannons trying to shoot us down. But we should be able to deal with them when that time comes. For now, we got this one. Doesn't matter which one you do first. The first one you do is going to be the easiest anyway. So once again, you just have to shoot down all of the barriers. Enter the little green doorways so that way you can activate and deactivate some stuff. Want to watch your health just in case because these enemies do respawn.
Flip the switch to turn on the hypno-box.
What's that sound? Angry. Get gone.
And we should be able to turn on our first hypno-box. Now, we have 2 more right here.
I'll take care of the laser wall.
Now we're going to have the enemies that are shooting at us that have a few shields. Definitely want to take care of them first. Definitely want to rotate the right analog stick as you can. That way you can very easily take care of these enemies. And this should be easy to take care of. Just don't let the enemies swarm you, and you want to just keep the number of enemies you have on the screen down, and I think you should be okay for the most part. Yeah, you definitely don't want them to swarm you during a time like this. And let's see here. Can I do it this way? Yes. We've finally gotten the last of the shielded enemies down. We can just work on these things. Alright, and we got those 2 things covered, so now it's just this.
All clear.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Tip me over and I'll smash up everything. Ah!
And now it's time to go to the other side for the 3rd and final laser wall. Once again, we have these little seesaw platforms. You want to be careful as you jump to them.
I'm on it.
And now we have more of these things. We're going to have to fight our way into that area if we have any chance of disabling this last laser wall here. And we have even more of them over here. Thankfully, since I'm rotating the right analog stick, that makes destroying those things a little bit easier. And it shouldn't be long before I destroy the last of these walls. There we go. Want to get rid of some enemies first before I do anything. That way I don't get swarmed again. Alright. We need to start shooting this thing down. There we go. That's one of them. And we need to take the other one down too. Perfect. There we go. Can't believe I ran into a projectile like that. Now I just go over here. Destroy these walls bit by bit. And we should be good. And we can reactivate, or rather deactivate, the laser wall and get to that last console.
There you go. Heads up, Sly. The hypno-boxes are too strong for you to destroy with your cane. Try using Murray's attacks to take them out. When they're all offline, Murray should be jolted out of his spice range. Watch out!
Okay. So here's what we need to do. Gotta get down here, and we gotta get Murray to come at us. That way we can destroy these things. And if he runs into us, it's really going to hurt. Alright. We can just stand behind this. There we go.
My head. Who? What? Is this heaven?
Sorry, pal. You're no angel.
Just take a few deep breaths and try to center your thoughts.
Okay.
What's with all the racket? My conscious mind is a wreck. I ought to... The weak-minded hippo is free! And he's got friends! Perhaps it's time to reevaluate some life choices.
I'm serious. I managed to keep this half of the Clockwork Heart safe. It was hard to hide from the Contessa! She's getting away!
Murray, lift those crank bars so we can chase after her.
I'm on it.
So, with the part where you have to destroy the hypno-box with Murray, you really got to get used to the timing of when he runs at you. If you can somehow jump over him near a hypno-box, so much the better. As for this part, I'm just moving my thumb all over the face buttons.
Let's go!
And now it's time for the final part where we have to chase after Contessa. Do yourself a favor, destroy those spiders.
You lousy, no good head shrinker!
Oh, come now, Murray. We were making such progress during our sessions.
The only mental help that I need is to never be reminded of you again.
Such displaced hostility. If you insist on getting angry, why not be psychologically productive and channel it at your so-called friends?
I'm done talking with my mouth. Now I talk with my fists.
Sorry, but our time is up.
And from here, we have to chase after Contessa. The Contessa will send a bunch of spiders after us. If you can get that to happen, that's pretty good. But most of the time, you're probably going to have to destroy these things with the help of Sly and Bentley. You're better off doing that, because regardless of how far away you are from these things, if these things explode, you're definitely taking damage. Don't worry about the Contessa running away in any way. You'll eventually catch up with her anyway. And it shouldn't be long before we destroy this last one.
Ah! She's getting away!
Don't worry, pal. We'll find her. With the three of us back together, she doesn't stand a chance.
It was great. The gang had been reunited and it was all because of me. Even the van ride out of town was like a party. Murray had to pull over twice because he was laughing so hard. But despite all the jokes, I think something had changed. Since childhood, the three of us had never been apart. And our recent isolation gave us all pause for thought. Needless to say, we took a few weeks off before getting back to work. And for the first time in my life, Murray let me drive.
And there you have it. Episode 4 is finally complete. How did we do? 224. Not bad. But we have episode 5 to look forward to. Now that we've got the Contessa on the run, we will eventually have to go after her and finally turn the tables out on her. And of course, Nayla happens to be the icon for this episode, so something tells me we're probably going to see her as well. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we start episode 5 and we start getting those clue bottles, because we're going to have to do that again. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!